love kimchi.
We are
I
now
love kimchi.
live.
I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love kimchi. I love kimchi.
Oh, you added the applause? I am loving it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Angela the Comic Live. I'm your host, Angela the Comic. And this is our engineer extraordinaire.
Mike Lowe of Mike Lowe Productions. Go follow my shit.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Welcome. Mike, what are you watching?
What am I watching? I don't remember. Oh, well, Wu-Tang came out with a new show.
Right.
So they are making the hit song Cream.
Oh,
Cash
you're up
rules
to that
everything
part.
Around me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I had to put that in there.
You don't have to, actually. It's okay if you don't.
I really do, though. I really do.
Okay.
And BMF.
BMF, yes. He the brother gets out of the hospital.
Oh,
and
don't spoil it.
Oh, well, I just did. Well, he doesn't die in the second episode, so.
Oh, boy.
Come on now.
Come on now.
He ain't dead.
No.
But that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else I was watching.
I have some amazing news to share.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Okay.
You guys, are you ready for it? Your girl.
Yeah, girl.
Your girl's gonna be in California, in Santa Monica, at the Santa Monica Playhouse for the Crazy Woke Asians Kung Pao Festival, Comedy Festival. I will be in 4 shows. The link is in my bio.
Nice.
I am hosting 2 shows, and I'm just performing in 2 shows. So, super excited. Oh, you know everybody's going to be funny. Man, like,
They better be.
Asians have
Tickets
the
is high.
best stories. I've already said too much. But you guys, the tickets will sell out. And so please buy your ticket now. Link is in my bio. And yeah, I'm super excited about it. Super excited about it.
Yeah,
Crazy Woke Asians Kung Pao Festival from November 11th to November 14th. And there's a lot of other side, like a industry panel and all these other shows that go along with the comedy shows. So it's pretty dope. Like some of them are free. All are free to ticket holders. So it's fantastic. I can't wait.
I'm playing with a new mixer. Is the audio going through? I hope it is.
I know. You're such a nerd. I love it.
I hope it
Such
is.
a nerd. Are you excited too? Because
Can
Mike's
everybody
gonna
hear us?
Mike's gonna be taking pictures at the festival.
Oh, yeah. I'm getting paid for it. And food. And exposure, I think. I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm taking
I'll
some
pay you.
pictures and
I'll
shit.
pay you.
Oh, thanks.
I'll pay you.
So I'm going to pay myself. Sweet.
Pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Yeah,
You
it's
also
such a great lineup. So many great comedians. Over 50 Asian comedians.
Betty.
50 comedians. Charise said we can hear just fine.
Oh, there you go.
Confirmation. Over 50 comedians, 30 shows. I put the link for my shows in the bio, but it's actually a general link. So you just pick the date you want to buy a ticket for. It's $25, you guys. $25.
25 smackers.
And you get so much with it. So hope to see you there. Santa Monica, come through. Los Angeles, come through. California, come through.
25 ducats. 25 clams. 25 bucks.
How much is it in won? Korean won?
250,000 won.
250,000? No.
I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm Korean.
25. Oh, you know what? No, 25,000 won. Yeah. Wait a second. You might be right.
I told you. You just got to add 18 zeros.
250.
250,000
You guys, when we went to Korea, Mike went for the first time, and he had all this Korean money, and he was like, you need to give me like a crash course or something. And I'm like, just take off 3 zeros, and that's the American version. If $1 is 1,000 won, take off the 3 zeros, boom, $1.
Won?
Yeah. So,
I
but the
have
money's
one won.
so pretty
so
there.
One won is what, like $4?
Huh?
I wasn't paying attention to any of that. One won is how much in dollars?
1,000. Oh, in dollars it's $1. Well, technically it's like 70 something cents is 1,000 won. Right.
Sure.
So, but you
I
you
believe
just
you.
do that easy conversion of $1 is 1,000 won. So take off 3 zeros.
All right.
That's the conversion in my
Okay.
head.
Nice. I like it.
Right. Hey,
As long as I don't get
you know why I
mugged.
ask you? Wait, first of all, you guys, this episode, I've been waiting for over 111 million people to watch Squid Game
All of them.
so I can, we can film this show because it will have spoilers. So if you don't want to watch or hear about any spoilers from Squid Game, please sign off.
Or
It was nice talking
watch
to
it
you.
and then come back.
Yes, do that.
It's
Because
a
it will
lot
be
of
saved in
episodes.
IGTV. Do you know why I ask you about the wand, though?
Because I'm the one to know.
Because that's
I got a
real
flow.
cute. That's cute.
I'm
Okay.
at my
Oh,
dough.
do you need a beat?
For show.
Okay. Because our guest today
Uh-huh.
is movies and TV aficionado. I feel like I have to put a little thing to it. Aficionado. Movies,
It's very good.
TV aficionado.
I do this.
Charise Munlin. And she is coming on today to discuss Squid Game with us.
Quick game.
Are you ready? Are you ready? We're going to cut this short just because, hey, we talked about what we watched. And we are going to talk again about what we watched.
We just did 2 open mic shows. That was kind of cool.
What?
Aren't you doing shows on Monday or Tuesday or something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Hitting the stage a lot, yes.
Doesn't matter.
Wednesdays, I'll be at Roll Call Theater. And Tuesdays, I'm at Limerick Junction. It's an Irish
Limerick.
bar. I tried their fish and chips.
Did you?
It was really good.
Was
It
it?
was actually really, I was like, "Ooh, this is good." And then I shared my fries with another female comic.
That's
and,
weird. That's weird.
Fries. Who can say no to fries?
That's the chips part.
Yeah, that's the chips part.
We don't call them French fries. Call them chips. Is the fish chicken?
Are you ready?
No.
I can't
Okay.
contain
I mean, go ahead.
my excitement for this discussion.
Quick game.
All right, we're going to bring her on. Movies and TV aficionado, Charise Munlin.
Ay, ay, ay. I usually have I love kimchi, but I'm learning this new recipe. Hey.
Hey!
What else?
Hey! Hi!
Welcome. Welcome. First of all,
Yay!
you look fabulous.
Hey.
Of course, darling. I told you I had to compete with your face.
Oh, this is, look, I was telling Mike if they could have paint by numbers and just a sheet and it's paint by numbers and you paint it in and just stick it on your face and then you take it off and you're done. That $1 billion idea. $1 billion idea.
You're not wrong.
Welcome, Charise. If you could say hello to everybody.
Hi, everybody. Yay! It's my jazz hands. I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Hey, to the jazz clap.
I got
I
jazz
am
hands.
so excited for you to be on this show because I feel like while Squid Games was gaining popularity,
Mm-hmm.
everybody was doing some sort of podcast or something on it. And I wanted to wait till a lot of people watched it so then we could actually talk about it. And because it's a lot of spoilers. And now they're
Right.
starting to, here's the thing, you kind of like lay back
Mm-hmm.
and other people kind of dissect it for you. Things that aren't even true. You know, you're just like, I could see that.
Yeah,
I can see
like
that.
like number 1 being number 456's father.
Uh,
I don't
I don't
that's
think
true.
so.
What's going on?
I don't
don't
think so either.
I don't
Oh
think so.
man, we're gonna get all into it. So, what would you call Squid Game? What kind of series? It is 9 episodes.
Hmm.
What kind of series would you say this is? Is it? Because here's the thing. They said the writer, the creator of the show, said it was so difficult to sell this script to studios before because it was too
Ah.
gory. He was getting rejected, and now he got, and then
Yeah,
nowadays,
because it's not really horror per se, even though
yeah,
bad things happen. It's
yes,
not scary.
right,
So that's a good question. Because to me,
thriller,
it's almost like a soap opera, to be honest.
drama, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
drama, thriller,
yeah.
suspense. Yes. So
With the
some
suspense, I don't know.
yeah, fun fact: the creator of the show,
Uh-huh.
the series, it took him over 9 years to complete the script, and originally he was gonna make it a movie, but it ended up being 9 episodes.
Oh, because it's too long. Yeah.
Too long.
To make it a movie.
Yeah, well, and then over the 9 years, he
Mm-hmm.
actually had to stop at one point because he had to sell his laptop for cash.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so
Did
this
he
is
get
a
a lot of
labor of
cash
love
for
for
it?
this guy, huh?
How much cash did he get?
I want to
Was it
say
1 million won?
I'm like, where's the Train to Busan guy to play the game at the subway so he could get some money?
it was
Right.
like $600 or something like that.
Oh, he would get so much more money playing that game, though.
Sorry, the
course.
volume was a little down.
Bishop.
I mean, 9 years. He had to sell his laptop. I guess he got it back, pawn his laptop. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I have questions.
The main character. Let's break down the main character.
I don't like him.
I don't like him either. It's
I really don't.
So the main character is Song Ji-han, right? Ji-han,
Okay.
right? Oh, I'm sorry, Ji-hoon, right? And it's played by Lee Jung-jae, and he is very famous actor in Korea.
Oh,
He's
is he?
actually,
Okay.
he's actually dating the ex-wife of the Samsung conglomerate, the son of the Samsung conglomerate. Yeah.
Big
that's
guy.
right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, but she's also she comes from a conglomerate herself.
Okay.
So it was a very huge deal when they got divorced. It was like crazy.
Nice.
Samsung's huge. But yeah, he's dating her.
Okay.
And yeah, he's super, he's like the Brad Pitt of Korea. He's an A-list.
Wait, is that a good thing? I don't know.
Nah, not Brad Pitt. Yeah, thank you. There we go. Yeah, he's super famous. He's an A-list celebrity. Okay. But here's something that people don't know. I want to confirm this later, and I will, because I couldn't find his name. But the guy who comes out in the very first, with the square on his face, and he has a very charismatic voice. Okay. And he's saying, you cannot give up the game. This was when they took the vote.
Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm.
That guy, I'm 99.9% sure it's another actor because his voice is very charismatic. And I was like, oh, that's that guy. And I couldn't find him. But yeah. So, okay.
Okay. Would it not be in the credits?
Oh, yeah. I couldn't find it in the credits. So
although I was like, what is he, square number one? Like,
right, exactly. Right, exactly.
I don't know.
Which square? The first square or the second square? No, but his voice is so distinct. Main character, Ji-hoon, here's the thing.
So problematic. Gosh.
So problematic. And people like him, I think, because nobody can hate a fool.
Oh, but you
right?
Can.
Yeah, you can actually.
Yeah, you can. You really
a lot of fools I don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's so like, I want to say fake humble about it. Fake, woe is me type of.
No, I think they tried to bait and switch us because they throw in like some things where he'd do some good things, like when he gave the fish to the cat at the beginning, and then like just different, like kind of looking after the old guy, although he didn't do that at the end.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's like so they throw in these little good things that kind of make you. I mean, little things that he does that are good to make you kind of like him. But like, because you said you started rewatching the show, so I started rewatching again, and I was just like mad all over again. I was like, this guy is the worst. Like
exactly.
from the beginning, I'm just like,
from the beginning.
Yeah, you're stealing money from your mother. She's giving you money to buy your daughter,
fried chicken
dinner.
Yeah.
And then you take her card and then take her money and then go gamble it. And I'm just like, what is wrong with this guy that he can't hold on to money?
Exactly. He's
I don't even
he
know.
does so many bad things, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like there's no honor among thieves. Exactly when he gets dropped off after the first round of games and they took the vote and then they get dropped off. He even promises the girl, "Oh, untie me and I won't ask you for the money back." What's the first thing he does when he gets untied? Give me back my money. So
Right.
I'm like, wow, he does more bad than good, and
Yes.
yet you can't hate him. That's
See,
the crazy part.
But you're
I don't like
so
him, though.
wrong, though.
I don't
you
like
can't
him.
hate him.
I
You hate
don't
him?
like him. I don't
I
like
don't
him. And I
like
was
him
so
either.
frustrated by the end. We'll get there. But I was just so, at the end of it, I was just like, ugh, I'm over you. Like, well, we'll talk.
The
But,
ending was what kind of nailed the coffin for me. I was like, oh,
And
I never liked him.
yeah, and this is bad, like, you know, because Donovan, my son, you know, everybody in the world, okay, my son. So he's
The
going to wait for season
fencer.
2.
Fantastic
Yeah, he's going to wait for season 2. But I'm like, I don't care. I could care less what happens to this man. I do not care. I am so mad with him.
Plot
Hold on,
twist.
there's a season 2?
Everybody's waiting for
Probably.
it. It made,
Probably.
fun fact, it made over $900 million for Netflix, the series.
Yeah.
$900 million. You think it cost them $100 million to make this thing? Nope. Not at all.
I'm glad you were explaining the money, because I was like, how much money is this? I don't have a sense of it. It's like 400 trillion billion won. Well, what is that? I don't know what that is, because he left it in there for a year. So I'm like, is it a lot of money or it isn't a lot of money?
It's $30.
It's 40.
Right?
You gotta add 8 zeros is what I learned earlier.
To simplify it,
Put a
it's
comma on
about
it.
$45.6 million. Because $1 million per person is basically what they're playing
So that
for.
just makes me even angrier, frankly. Like, you just let that money sit there.
So then he meets, before he meets his friend in the game, he bumps into the female contestant who takes his money. I did like her too.
I liked her. Yeah,
The one that stole the money?
Yeah.
With the short hair. And I apologize because I don't really know any of their names.
Her name,
Right.
So we're gonna call her Sebyok because that's her name, her character name, Kang Sebyok. What's kind of cool about Sebyok is the word Sebyok in Korean. It actually means something. It means dawn. Sunrise. Sebyok.
Okay.
No, Sebyok is in the morning. AM.
Okay, it's a text. It's a text.
A, sunrise. B,
early
sunset.
morning. Early morning. Sebyok means early
dawn.
morning.
Okay.
Too funny. So that's her name. Early morning. Yeah, Sebyok. Wait.
Sebyok.
Is dawning of the sun is in the morning, right?
Yes.
Dawn is in the morning.
It means
it?
dawn. Dawning of the
Dusk
dawn.
of
Yeah,
dawn.
dusk.
Dust is night.
English is my second language, so
don't know.
I'm gonna hold on
mine
to that
too.
excuse. It's
What's your
played
first language?
Korean. Oh, yeah, she's playing. Charise has heard me say that so many times. It's ridiculous.
I mean,
So degenerate gambler is Ji-hoon, and the female's Sebyok.
That dude was terrible too. He lasted way too long. I wanted him to die sooner.
Which one? The friend?
No. The bad guy, the gambler, the guy that beat up the girl with the short hair. Remember him in the beginning? Because he was like, you think you could be on your own and leave me?
Oh,
blah, blah, blah.
no, that's
kicking
the
her
thug.
around. Yeah,
That's the thug.
I wanted him to die sooner.
So we really liked the girl, Sebyok.
Yes.
We really liked her.
Dawn.
Dawn. We like Dawn. Right. And she's, oh man, my heart broke for her when she's trying to rescue her family from North Korea. And what's so crazy is that she's promising her little brother in the orphanage that the 4 of us are gonna be together, but she already knows that the father is passed away. Yeah. I'm being so respectful to fake characters. He's passed away.
Yeah.
And
he's no longer with us.
Yeah, she's trying to save
He's in
her
a better place.
mother from North Korea. Smuggle her
out.
She is from North Korea.
No, I know. He said she's in a better place. That's
South Korea, bada bing, yeah. So I really liked her. She was kind of like I want to say Robin Hood, but
Yeah. Okay. So let's go to the other chick because.
Oh, okay. The other chick,
She's
Minyo.
special. Yeah.
Han Minyo, she is so funny because Minyo actually means beauty in Korean. And they didn't do this on I don't know if they did this on purpose, but it's an actual name. Like these are all real names. And yeah, what about her? She's a con artist.
First of all, I was always like, why is she always yelling? Like, it just seemed like she was always yelling. I was like, inside
Which
voice.
one is this?
Inside
The lady
voices.
that
The one
with the
curly hair.
long hair. Yeah, with the longer hair.
The one with that slept with the thug.
Slept with the thug in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
but she was yelling all the time.
She was in it. She was in it for the money.
She was
hustling.
Okay, so here's the thing. You know the whole controversy you've heard about the translations.
Yes.
Right? Right.
Right.
I get it. I get that people wanted the translations to be accurate. Don't we all?
Well, sure.
You know, don't we all want translations to be accurate? But there are French movies that aren't accurate either. Like French people are like
they're the same problems. Yeah.
Exactly.
They all do.
And the whole viral video started with her translation of what that woman said.
Yes,
that,
I remember.
Oh, right. And she was saying, no, she said that I didn't get a chance to study, but I'm very smart. She did not say that. What she said was, I just didn't study, but my brain is no joke. That's what she said. And I even looked up her character, and her character is a mysterious con woman. Okay. So you don't know if she came from. So here's the thing about the person, I forgot her name, but she made the video
but I know who
viral.
you're talking about.
Yeah, right. And she was saying like there's this whole classism and all of this stuff. Yeah. And the comments is what happened.
Yeah, because she was tying it to Korean culture.
Okay, so here's the thing: you pay for school. There is no free school in Korea. You pay from kindergarten to college. You pay for school every year. And so, of course, in the Korean culture back then, they would say, oh, well, you know, if you're a girl, we really don't need you to be like a scholar or academic hero. Let's put our money in our son, who's going to carry on the family name, all of that. So
that's dirty.
I can see where she was tying that in, but that was not the case. Because we do not know if this girl came from a very good background, had all the opportunities. She just decided to divert to an ill path.
To be a con artist, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Even bullies in school who get into all the bad things doesn't mean that they came from a bad background. They could have had a 9 times out of 10, it's actually from a good background because they're bored or something.
I mean, that's the same here.
Yeah, exactly.
Quite frankly.
So she is a mysterious con woman. What did you think about her? Did you like her or you didn't like her?
I did not like her. Let's put it that way. She was interesting. I liked again, like I wanted her to stop yelling at people, but I did kind of like
lower the volume.
I liked her character and like how she was just kind of shady. And like trying to do things, like it was kind of interesting to see what her next move was going to be and things like that. So I did like that.
I liked how she was sharp.
Yeah.
Sharp. She was a hustler. And I was like, she is in it to win it. And what was so funny was that, okay, so there are a lot of a lot of karma involved in this series. So nobody wanted to be her partner. What happened? Yes. She ended up just sitting out the game.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. I was like, oh, so you're just chilling in the room?
Taking a nap?
Like, she was taking a nap. Right? She probably got early dinner. She was good.
Goodness.
Back and was like so pissed off. I was like, that's what you get.
The thug. Let's
doing
move on
her
to
dirty.
The thug. Doing her dirty, but she ends up being the hero by killing him.
She does kill him.
Taking him out.
Which is also karma.
Yes.
Yeah.
So much karma in this show. Like everything. What?
I was like, oh, we got to get to the friend and the Indian guy. I was so upset by that.
Let's get on to the friend.
Dude, you're horrible. I thought he was a better person.
I really thought, I really thought when they were playing marbles, so the friend is actually Cho Sang-woo. That's his name in the series. And the friend is Ali Abdul. So easy to say. Ali Abdul, Cho Sang-woo. So Sang-woo, the friend, and Ali form this bond, and you're kind of rooting. And you know what's so crazy? When they're partnering up for the marbles game, and the main character, Chiun, is like, oh, let me turn to my friend. And he's like, Ali, let's be partners, because they think they're all playing with each other.
Yeah.
So that's where like it goes left. And so he's disappointed, but it ended up being good for him because he would have been you know, when he told Ali, hey, you know, go around.
Oh, I knew. I was like, oh, why?
You did? I believed him.
Yes, no,
I never believed him.
No, because why? There was no reason for that. Because he lost. He lost. So he was like, okay, now I'm gonna scheme because I'm not losing. And it's like, yeah, we were partners, but we not no more. It's like you, sir, are on your own.
Yeah,
that just made me so sad because that guy was so nice.
Ali was so nice. He was so from the beginning. He had a heart of gold by saving June, by holding on to him in the deadly game,
which is crazy. But
he could have just been out for himself. But from the very beginning, he's a saint. So even though when they go back and he steals, quote unquote, steals the money from his boss, justly so. You know, like just
I mean, he was owed the money, so
6 months of and
then he sends his wife off, and I think she was pregnant too, wasn't she?
She had a baby in her.
Oh, she had a baby. Okay,
yeah.
I know they were talking about a baby.
Yeah,
Does
he
she
was
get
like
free. No one knows. Does she get out?
We don't know. I'm gonna say yes because he does.
Yeah.
Something good had to happen. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna assume that she made it out.
There you go.
Yeah,
she's out there.
I was gonna say before that if they do a series 2, if they do a season 2, I think they might have him redeem himself, the main character June, by destroying the whole game and becoming the hero. Because again, he's done so much, and the ending really sealed it for me, and I hated him. I was like, oh,
get on the plane and see your daughter. These people aren't going anywhere.
That's to save the people, no?
How many times?
The people are going nowhere.
How many times are you going to disappoint your kid?
Yes.
The one kid that's like, you could tell from the beginning, she's way too wise for her years. Way too considerate.
She knows.
Yeah, being in between and being so thoughtful of her degenerate gambler dad.
Yeah, I mean, she still loved him. It was kind of like, I really need you to get it together.
The grandfather character, Ilnam, right? The grandpa. So here's the thing.
That's a good twist. Good twist.
Very good twist. So my question is, did he have a tumor?
Yes.
Yeah.
He did. No, because it wasn't like much time later that they come back to him.
Yes.
So, but he said in the beginning, the doctor told him he's not gonna survive any longer than.
That part was a lie.
Oh, but he did have a tumor because he just seems sick of old age.
He ended up dying. I don't know. I still thought he had a tumor, but
he had something and he had more time.
Yeah, I think
8 months, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I got a week."
All right, you guys, let's talk about the games that they played.
Okay, so question, or do it? Well, besides red light, green light, but because I know that one. But do those games have a significance in Korea? Like, do they mean anything?
Yes. So we could start with red light, green light, right? Which again, the people have problem with the translation because it's actually 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다, and I've played that in Korea growing up. And
I played red light, green light here.
Right. Yeah. You had to translate it in a way so that non-Korean viewers can understand what's going on. Because what she says, 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다. What she's saying, 무궁화 is a hibiscus, is the rose of Sharon, right? It's a flower, is the Korean national flower. So what she's saying is 무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다. The mugunga flower has blossomed. The mugunga flower has blossomed. and it's a very kind of national significant thing.
Okay.
So that's
Game that we
Greenlight?
played.
That's
Yeah.
Greenlight then?
That's Greenlight.
Right. And then does the flower die? And then it's red light?
No, it's just
What's red light then?
What's red light?
Red,
Somebody cut the flower,
okay.
put it in a package.
But seriously, like in Korea, those flowers are
Still trying to
like
figure it out.
everywhere. It's really pretty. It's like kind of,
Okay.
it's really pretty. It's like a different version of those, orchids that are white on the outside and pink in the middle.
Hold on. How do you play the game in Korea? Explain it.
That's what I was getting ready to say that. Like,
What
so
the
what
hell
is
When
is
different?
red light, green light? I know
So
what red
one
light, green light.
person is designated
The singer.
to the singer, right? To say,
Yeah.
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다. And then it's like freeze. You gotta freeze.
When the song finishes,
Yeah.
it's red light.
Right. And then you look.
As she starts singing, it's green light.
In real life, what the robot did was what you do in real life.
Oh,
You
you
turn
shoot people.
around. You no. You turn around.
Confused.
You turn around,
Welcome to the
and
streets.
whoever you see moving, you could point them out and be like, "Hey, I saw you move. You're out."
Okay. End of the song, you turn around, you point out who's moving.
Yeah. And then
And
she
tell her.
turns back again, and she goes, "무궁화 꽃이." Wait, how do you play red light, green light?
You go.
That's way too short. You get much more time with the song.
That's the
You
beauty
do.
of red light, green light. Is whenever he turns around and says red light.
Yeah.
Or
Red
you
light.
even close your eyes. I'm trying to remember how I played it. I think you
don't
close
think
your
so.
eyes.
You think so? I don't think so.
Or do you turn around?
Because you turn around. Yeah. So
Okay, you do turn around.
Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
light, and then you turn around. Or you turn around and say red light. Everybody needs
Mm-hmm.
to stop. Same thing. You point out the person who's moving, and they're done.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say green light slowly? Green light, red light.
It's more green light right as you turn around.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same game.
But I've never seen any weapons involved though.
Well, my
I would say
cousin.
Kids are playing these games.
Really?
My cousin.
He lost a pinky toe in a
Oh.
heated red light.
Oh,
He's like,
no.
nah, it was green, fool.
Oh,
Anyways,
no.
Okay.
he's doing good.
Too funny.
Circles, we call them circles. He goes in circles a lot.
The second game. Did you have any questions about that game though? The red light, green light.
No, that's about it.
Well, not the game, but in the show.
Uh-huh.
So I guess my thing is, so after the first guy gets shot,
Uh-huh.
I don't know that I would have started running because the whole point was you weren't supposed to move.
Uh-huh.
So then all those people started like I didn't understand that part. Like why are you okay? You're supposed to stand still, and that's why all you people are getting killed because you're running to the door that you can't escape.
So here's where
it was weird to me.
I think the whole series has a lot of references of group psychology because it's like a social experiment, right? Because people are like, no, he's not dead. That's why even the second dude goes up to and goes, hey man,
He's
you
like,
lost.
"Stop playing."
Just get out of here. Yeah, stop playing. And I think people were like, oh my God, what's going on? I don't think they realized what was going on. And it's kind of like panic sets in. So they just start running. And then, of course, all of them get killed. And I have to say, when the games first started, when they first explained, hey, it's 456 of you, I was like, how are they going to get rid of all these people so quickly?
Half in the first game.
Exactly. I was like, hold on, how are the math
Yeah.
is not adding up for me.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess,
I
okay,
was-
so the guy got shot, and then they're running. But as soon as the people running started getting shot, why stop?
Stop moving.
I think they
Yes.
just kind of didn't look back. They just start running. It's kind of like just panic sets in and let me get out of here.
Obviously, it's part of that, but
And also,
you know.
I'm sure they didn't realize how accurate the shooting. They
Yeah,
had
whoever
freaking
was
she was a
shooting
robot, so.
snipers. Well, she wasn't shooting them.
Well, no, but her eyes
she
were
was
targeting.
sensing them.
Yeah, her eyes were targeting. So I
Okay.
felt like
Maybe that
I
was-
thought that the guns were attached to her eyes that were targeting.
Got you.
That's
what I
thought.
No, they were in the walls. Yeah.
so I saw something about the robot scene.
Right. I wanted to talk
Since
about that.
Now we know that the old man wasn't a part of it, really.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
They show when the robot turns around that it's not scanning the old man.
Here's the thing, though. This
didn't
is what's so
notice.
He has no outline around him. It's like they don't really look at him.
this is what's so
Oh, I'll
genius
have to look at
though.
that again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is what's so genius though. In other scenes, he is that outlined. It's that one little tiny glimpse that shows he's not outlined, but in other ones he is. They do outline him.
I don't recall.
So it's literally a split second that he's not outlined, but you wouldn't notice that unless you know, like you're OCD through the roof or something, like, and you're super meticulous or something like it. Yeah.
No, it's not outlined. I don't believe you.
I was
Simple
going to
as that.
say, I was like, Mike, she's going in on you there a little bit.
Yeah, my TikTok's right.
No, because I
watched the
rewatched
TikTok
it.
video and it's right.
If you rewatch it, yeah.
Okay.
Shanae wants to join the conversation. Okay, and then the second game is Talgona. Right, Talgona. Oh, can we backtrack a little bit? You know the card that they get? And I was telling this to Mike, and it's a circle, a triangle, and a square.
I don't understand. Okay, so this squid game, doesn't look anything like a squid. I confused. I don't understand what the game is. I don't understand how it works, but continue.
Honestly, I haven't played that game growing up. So I don't remember or recall if that's a real game, but it probably is.
Because that was all the circles and squares and triangles was that.
Right. Like the head, well, like I think the circle or the triangle was the head. Oh, no, the circle was the head, triangle, and the square was the body. Here's the thing. Here's what I thought. You know, it's a circle, triangle, and a square. You know, rock, paper, scissor? Rock, scissor,
I'm
paper?
the queen of that.
Oh, right. So in Korean, it's 묵지, 빠, right? Which is rock, scissor, paper. And I was thinking, okay, rock is a circle. A scissor, you go like this. That's like a triangle. And 빠, the paper, is a square. So I thought that's why the shapes were a circle, triangle, and a square.
I never thought that.
Nobody did. Why didn't they have rock, paper, scissors? If you get
That's
rock,
in season 2.
you get killed by a rock. If it's scissors, someone stabs you.
Oh my god.
And if it's paper, you're suffocated by a piece of paper.
Half of the whole pool will be gone. Would be gone. Oh my god.
Bit jock.
I'm good at rock, paper, scissors.
So all these people
Play right now.
Okay, let's do it. We'll do rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Shoot, you put out your...
Are you ready?
Yeah, that's newfangled, but go ahead.
That's
fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I lose. You did.
Okay, so there's another version of that actually.
I'm still good at it though, but go ahead.
Yes, you are. There's another version of that in Korea. It's called 묵지빠, right? And it's like, rock, paper, scissors, shoot, right? So then the scissor would win, right? But then you freeze and the winner gets to call out the next sign. So you'll be like, pa, which is the paper.
Yeah.
And you have to change. If you're the same as that person, you lose again. It's like a freeze tag version of rock, paper, scissors.
Second round.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that.
That's a little
rock,
extra.
paper, scissors. You could play it in English. You're like, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. And then let's say I win. And I'm like,
you go paper.
And then you want to match the other person and they lose. It's pretty
if you match
intense.
paper, they lose.
Wait,
no, paper or rock. I could be like, rock.
So if you say paper, then what am I trying to do to win?
Change. You're trying not to match the other person. You're not trying not to match the winner.
Okay.
And then
so
let's say
paper, then I just do rock.
Oh, well, then you'll lose again, and then they can go again.
Oh, I see.
And they could be like,
I thought you said just don't be that. Okay. But you're saying I have to beat whatever that is. Okay, got it.
Right. But then let's say I say paper and you do a scissor. Okay, now it's your turn to call out the sign. And you're just trying to get each other to match it. You could be like, scissor. You could do the sign you've already done, and then now like you've won. It's intense.
No.
Okay. All right. You see, you see my face. I'm like,
we don't do that over here.
Let's move on to the card.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's not how we do it in America. America was straight to the point now.
Here's my question.
You got rocks and papers. I'm sorry. Continue.
The next game is the Talgona game, right? Which is the little
Which one is that
caramel
one?
biscuit where they have to break the
Oh.
shape.
The cookie.
A really high level fencer did a spoof of that. So
He
he put the
did,
cookie, he put a cookie on the another fencer's chest. So
Uh-huh.
he's hitting it with his epee and breaking off the pieces, and then he breaks it, and then the other guy like hits him and he dies. It's just funny. But anyway, go ahead. It's fencer logic, but yeah.
That
Fencer
is
stuff.
so
Yeah.
funny.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yeah.
Like Zorro, but like with the caramel piece. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What shape was it?
Is
It was
Zorro
circle. It was circle.
is Zorro continued considered a fencer?
Zorro?
No,
Zorro.
I wouldn't think so. No.
No,
No, but he does the Z with.
that's not fencing. You don't know what you're
I
talking
was
about.
What does he do
I'm
Z
sorry.
with?
She doesn't know what she's talking about.
No, it could not be fencing, but
It's
the
a sword.
thing is- right. It's a very skinny.
Same style of sword, no?
You're too funny.
All right, moving on.
Moving on. The sugar game. So that is a real game. There were there are still vendors in the street that sell this, and if you break it cleanly, you get another one. So of course, kids love sweets, and they're trying to, but they make it so that it does break, and you can't get another one. Well, it's very difficult to.
Well,
whatever.
do they lick it like that guy did?
The licking was
and I guess they made it soft. I guess is what was happening.
The licking was
Right.
genius. No, he licked it because the borders are thinner. Where there's an imprint is thinner than the surrounding areas. Yeah, so that's why he
Okay.
licked it. So you kind of melting the shape out of the circle.
Okay.
Here's
But
the
it's
thing.
made of caramel.
They don't give you a needle.
Caramel.
The needle, I don't recall. You literally just do it with your hands.
Right.
So I don't
Well, they had to
recall a
make it
needle,
interesting.
but I'm sure
Yeah.
it is real to do it with a needle.
Right.
But yeah. So the third game, tug
Caramel.
of war. This is what I wanted to talk about.
Classic.
Okay.
Tug of war. You guys.
That I'm not good at, but yeah.
Now that we know the grandpa was involved, isn't it cheating that he told them how to win the game?
No.
No.
Cheating. He told them how to win tug of war. He told them, and he was on that team, and he knew all the games.
But
That's
he
cheating.
wants to win. He doesn't want to lose. He wants to be a part of it, and he wants to be a part of the winning team.
This is not his first game, though, that he's ever played. He's played
No,
all
but I
of the
feel like-
games for all of the years with new people, and I'm
But
sure
the
he knows
information
how
he
to.
gave was a strategy, though.
That's all.
And
Like
not
a strategy
fail-proof?
for. Yeah, I feel like it was a strategy for tug of war. It wasn't like he came up with like this whole big thing because he's done it a million times or played the game a million times.
He
And
says,
technically, they
Uh-huh.
almost lose with his strategy. The
They-
other
they
guy
do.
has.
"Oh, true." The
They
other
do.
guy was saying,
Mhm.
because he says in Korean, even if there's a sumo wrestler on the other side, you could win with this strategy. You're right.
Yeah,
His
the other
strategy, they almost lost. Oh.
Yep.
It was working, but then they were losing. It's just
Right,
not
and then-
strong enough.
Yeah, because then the other team kind of rallied.
Who do you relate with the most out of all of the characters? Who are you like, oh, if I were to be one of the characters, I would be that person?
I feel like it's Dawn.
Dawn?
Mm.
Yeah, I liked her because she kind of because she was really like, I want to be by myself.
Yeah.
You keep coming over here talking to me, so
I think I would be the friend.
no.
He graduated from Seoul University, which is the Harvard of Korea.
Yeah.
And the reason why I think I would be like him is because he is the most kind of brutally logical person there. Even when he kills Dawn, he's like, hey, it is what it is. And I was like, oh, he's the guy who tells you things bluntly and you hate them for that, but it's the truth.
Yeah, but he was dirty.
I was
He's
going to say, it's
dirty. I
not,
get it.
not only that, it was, I just didn't like how he treated Ollie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
F that
it's
kid.
like again, it's either Ali or him. Who would you choose? You're gonna sacrifice yourself. It's so crazy.
Yo,
the
play
psychology.
better. He
Yeah.
lost.
Nah,
Play
he
better.
did him dirty. He lost and tricked
I mean,
him.
because if he was just going to cheat, then just do that.
You know what this whole series kind of reminds me? This whole series reminds me of. You ever watched the movie Swordfish?
Yes.
All right.
I like that movie.
Swordfish. You know the part at the end where John Travolta asks the question to Hugh Jackman, where he says, "What if you had the cure to the entire human race or something like that, but you had to kill a baby?" Do you remember that question?
No.
And then he says, because the cure is in the baby, and Hugh Jackman says, "No, I wouldn't let the baby die." But you have this whole group of people willing to kill each other for money.
Yeah.
It's like, how much to these people, how much is a life worth? Right? Like it.
I mean, because they're all, I don't know, they're all in terrible situations, which is why they're there to begin
all
with.
in debt. Yeah, they're all in debt. Severe
like,
debt.
Like when the I guess during that last game, the marble game, where the husband and wife did partners. That was sad.
Yeah.
I know exactly what happened in that scenario. I'm sure it's one of two things. Number one, either he was good at the game, so he legitimately won, or two, they came to the conclusion, hey, you're the male of the family and you have to carry on. They could have kids or something like that. The wife is like, I'll sacrifice myself. You keep on carrying on our family. And
that's a good woman now.
But then he committed suicide anyway. So
the guilt is too much.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
So he
does.
probably beat her then, and he felt so bad about it. He's like, I'm just gonna go join her.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Whatever decision it was, he couldn't live with it.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Right.
Okay. So then number 3 was tug of war. Number 4 was marbles.
Okay.
Right? Marbles. I swear I believed the friend with Ali. Because especially when he handed this was the cherry on top of the cupcake. When he handed him the bag and Ali checks it and he's like, okay. And I'm like, oh, there's marbles in there. Because they don't show you he put the rocks in there.
No, not to the end.
So smart. Like this whole script is so
dirty.
Smart. Like,
I mean, that whole scene, it feels off. So you know he's doing
that's
something.
What I said. You know he's doing something. You don't know what.
Yeah. I did.
But there was no reason for him to send him out. And Ali knew that, actually, because he was hesitant. He was like,
and then he checks his bag and he's like, okay, yeah, I have them all. And he starts to diligently look for the pairs.
He was still slow about it. And he was like, well, we've been working together this whole time. So I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And then he was so sad when he got back. He's like, oh, damn it.
Heart of gold. Heart of gold. And then the twist where the old man knew, the grandpa knew, like he was being played, and he brings it up at the end.
Yeah.
I was like, where he's like, oh, and you think
when the main
right
character's cheating?
To cheat me and take all my marbles.
That whole scene's kind of rough.
Oh,
it's weird, actually. It's a little weird.
Have you ever played marbles growing up?
No.
I don't think anybody did.
I don't think either. Oh, I might have played once or twice in Korea, but that's because all the kids have marbles. So we all like.
I had them, but we never played with them. They're just there. They were there.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't know what to do with them.
It's so crazy how there's so many things that like you played with when you were young and adults weren't scared of you swallowing it or getting hurt by it or anything.
Jax! Like Jax! Jax, yeah.
Jax!
I love Jax. Jax is fun.
Yeah, Jax is super, pointy. And kids just played, climbed a tree, and now it's like everything's dangerous. You can't do anything.
I feel like we were way more responsible. That's all.
Is that what it is?
Probably.
Yeah.
Less distractions.
Number 5.
We can be trusted.
Yeah.
Game number 5. Either that or if you get hurt, you walk it off.
I know I did. I walked off a lot of stuff.
Or they watched you, like playing or I don't know. Cause it's crazy. Game number 5 is the glass.
Is this the glass? Yeah. That was scary.
That was scary for me.
My hair.
And they were saying that the actors were actually in a state of fright filming that scene because it is off the ground.
Oh,
not
they
so
didn't
high.
know which one either?
No. kill him.
Role of a lifetime.
No, it's total like green screen studio, but they were saying that even though it wasn't that much, I forgot how many feet above the ground it was, they still felt scared because you're walking on glass,
Right.
which of
It's
course could
sharp
support their
still.
weight. Yeah, so the actors
Fall
were
through
literally
there.
method acting and scared.
I would assume
Genuinely
it's
scared of
fake
them.
glass, though.
Plastic.
One would hope.
Plastic, plexiglass.
The plot
Something.
twist of one of the people being a glass factory worker for that long.
That was cool.
I kind of wish he hadn't said anything.
Mm.
Like, and they could have just made it across. Because then that's when they were like, oh, wait, shenanigans. We're going to start turning lights off. So you can do this in the dark. So, yeah.
Well,
I wish
they,
he
Well,
said
they
anything.
saw him crouching and watching
yeah, they
it.
didn't hear him say that. They saw him doing
They
it,
looked
and the
up
guy
his-
figured it out.
They looked up his profile.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, he used to work in glass.
I wish he had just been a little less obvious. I don't know. Because I wanted them to just make it.
Yeah.
I think that's what made it even more intense.
So-
Like, damn it.
Yeah.
Janae wants to be a part of the discussion.
I
Oh,
watched
okay.
it. I watched the games.
She's so spoiled. Okay, so with that, fun fact, that character behind the black mask,
Right.
The one that
Right.
the brother of the cop.
the brother of the cop, that actor is actually Lee Byung-hun, and he is an A-list celebrity also in Korea. He was actually in some American movies as well, such as Red. I think he was in Red 2 or Red 1 or Red 1 and 2. Yeah, he was in Red.
Bruce
He
Willis.
was he was also in what's that?
Red.
Another action movie where he plays
He was
yeah.
also in Red 1.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he was in a bunch of Hollywood movies and then he came back to Korea.
What does he do in Red? Is he like a
I
Korean
feel like
street
his
fighter?
face was familiar.
Yeah, that's
familiar.
him. Married to an actress, A-list celebrity. So he's another one. So I was like, but I knew even before he took his mask off, like I knew it was him. I was like, yo, his whole swagger, even his voice, I was like, I bet you that's him.
What's the Train to Busan's guy's name? I don't know his name either. You know what I'm talking about?
He's so good.
Who?
Hold on, I know who you're talking about.
What are we talking about?
Train to Busan.
The guy, the guy that was on the subway with the cards that you had to flip.
Oh, yeah, the guy
That
that got everybody started.
It got
It
slapping
is-
the crap out of everybody.
Kongyu.
Spicy.
Kongyu.
Okay.
Yeah, he's actually a pretty famous actor as well because he was in this series called Goblin, and it was like a mellow romantic drama. He's so
Wait,
good.
a
Everybody was
Korean
like,
show?
Yeah, a
Called
Korean
Goblin?
show. Yeah.
Like the Green Goblin? Like
Yeah, I was like,
Spider-Man?
so what's it about?
It's kind of like, I want to say it's kind of like City of Angels. Do you remember that movie City of Angels with Nicolas Cage and Meg
Cage.
Ryan?
Yeah.
Where an
Isn't he
angel
an
falls
Yeah.
in love with a
Yeah,
human.
yeah.
But then it's something like that where he's actually like, kind of like a vampire, lives forever, and he ends up, He's so he blew up with that series, and then so to see him again, I was like, whoa, like he's here,
He's
it's
a goblin.
So you
the
didn't watch
recruiter.
Train to Busan?
Train to Busan. I actually didn't watch it. What's the one movie?
Okay.
It's good.
Yes.
We're gonna have to read.
I'm also big into zombie movies, so that's a zombie movie. And then they did Train to Busan too, which was really good. Although he's not in that one, but he was in the first one.
God,
But
yeah.
it's really good. It's
I'll
really
check it
good.
out for sure. Okay,
That's
so
why I
the
keep calling
Glass
him Train to Busan guy.
Glass Bridge, and you know what's crazy about the Glass Bridge? Don't you start doing math while you're watching it? You're like, how many more glass panels are left, and how many people are left?
Yeah, I think I misunderstood the game when they first said it, because I thought, like, once you got on one that didn't break, I thought like that was it. Like I didn't realize you had to go like all the way across. I was like, okay, wait, so he wins, right? I was like, oh wait, you got to keep going. Okay.
You gotta
So
keep
yeah,
winning.
I didn't realize that.
Fun fact: it's not a childhood game, Glass Bridge. It's actually
hope
not
not.
a childhood. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Probably shouldn't.
Goodness.
Well, don't they have like the monkey bars where you go across the little bridge?
Is it glass?
It is now. They changed them all.
They said kids are
Get out there and
playing.
learn.
I mean, this is not. It's in the news that kids are playing Squid Games in the parks, but instead of
Wait,
obviously
which ones?
all the different games, like red light, green light. They're playing the games, and instead of obviously they're not killing each other, but they're inflicting pain on each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
See,
Nice.
Like maybe slapping or something. I don't know.
I want to play.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
The slapping.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! The second he won, and then
went to go slap him. He's like, "Nope,
Yeah.
you get money." He's like, "Oh yeah," because he's so mad at that point because he's been slapping the shit out of him for 30 minutes.
Yeah, and then he's like, "Here's your $100," and he's like, "Oh, right, I play." And that's the other thing too that I hated about him too, because I'm like, "Yo, now you've lost focus about trying to win money,
Yeah,
and you're just trying to. It's all for just the gamble." And I'm like, "Bro, get it together. You have another man raising your kid. You're stealing money from your mom. It's crazy. His character is crazy. He does so many things wrong.
But you like him.
And bad.
Yeah.
And people.
Right. I was gonna say, we had a difference of opinion about that year when we were talking about it before we decided to do this. Because I was like, I didn't understand. It's like the girl, so those two people that made it to the end with him asked him, each asked him for something, of which he did neither initially, which pissed me off too. So she said, can you take care of my brother? And he was like, take care of my mom. And he decided to sit and wallow for a year and do nothing.
Yes.
And then he didn't even do it till after the old guy. And I was like, why? Why was that your motivation? Like you were saying he was sad about his mom. I was like, yeah, okay. Like I get it.
Oh,
for
yes,
like a
we
month,
did talk about this a little bit. Yeah.
But a year? It's like a whole year. Like that was
But then he doesn't even take care of the kid. He drops them off.
Right. Well, he gives them I know, he gives it to the mom, like, oh, here's another son. Take it,
Yeah.
Well,
you're all fixed now.
It's all good now.
About your son.
The grandma says something along the lines of like, oh, it'll be nice not to be alone. Yeah. So I think he basically made it right. But here's why we disagreed before about that. It's because he won this money. And finally, I think he realized, oh my gosh, I could finally take care of my mom. But the thing is, in my opinion, the reason why he was so paralyzed by guilt is because he probably thought he killed his mother. She couldn't even be in the hospital because she had to sell her health insurance or couldn't cancel her health insurance because of his gambling debts.
I mean, well, he did kill her.
Like
so
all of the guilt
and then
for a
year. He left her at the point where she was sick.
He did. Yeah.
Obviously to win the money. And
you know
stuff
how
like
you
that.
make that right? You do what your people asked. That's what you do. And you go see your daughter. Jesus.
I hated the ending.
Simple as that.
Hated it. I got it. If you're trying to do a season 2, I totally got it. I was like, yes, that I understand. What I don't get is why he's so stupid. And I'm thinking, oh, now again, he's promising his daughter, I can't wait to see you. Just hyping her up.
You're on the plane. He's damn near on the plane.
I can't.
Why? Why are you so easily distracted?
He does so much wrong. Overall, we're running out of time, but overall, what did you think about the series?
I mean, I like the show. Like I said, I didn't like him, but I did like the show. I like the characters.
Love to hate him.
Yeah, I mean, like you have to have characters you don't like. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, in general, I did like it. And I did start when I rewatched it. I was watching it with the English dubbing because I didn't watch it that way before. So it was easier to pay attention because obviously I had to read everything to see what they're talking about. But yes, I'll probably go back through it again and just listen like in English and listen to it.
They got the so because of the whole controversy with the translation, they got I believe her name is Sharon Lee, the translator for the Parasite director. That was everywhere, all over the red carpet, everything translating for him during the Academy Awards. They got her to review and retranslate everything and fix whatever mistakes. And she wrote in her Instagram stories, hey, please be patient. Translating is not easy work. It's a very, because there's so much content.
Wait, so is it different?
I think she
It's
just kind
about
of
to be.
tweaked it correctly.
Oh,
There's
okay.
some stuff that's so it's fine. But the dubbing was it made sense to me because I
Okay.
watched it twice. The first time in Korean, and the second time with Mike with them speaking English.
Okay.
So whatever
Yeah,
was
I didn't want to read
written,
it, so I was like, yeah, English,
yeah,
English, please.
yeah. There's so much content
I'm old,
out there.
so I read mine even when they're speaking English. I'm reading it. So
Victoria
I do
Namgun,
too, but
Victoria Namgung actually wrote a really great article about.
hey, I saw her on your show.
Yeah, she wrote a
You ever
great
heard?
article about the whole controversy, and it was so in depth because I loved how it wasn't like other articles that kind of hyped up the controversy, but more so going into the world of translators and how they aren't paid that much, and it's a lot more work for the money. And I loved it. If you haven't read it, you should. I'm gonna put the link right here. But it's super good. I really appreciated it because
I'll read
she literally did her research, talked to the translators and everything, and it made so much sense. So I get it, but overall,
cool.
Such a cool series.
I like
such a
it.
cool series.
I'm
Season 2.
I still don't know if I'm going to watch season 2
Season 2.
because I'm over that guy.
So what's the redhead symbolize?
So the red hair symbolizes his anger.
Oh.
That comes out from his
symbolizes
frustration.
my anger from his inaction. That's what it symbolizes.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bada bing. Everybody's angry.
McDonald's
Get on the
symbolizes
plane.
McDonald's for me.
Even LeBron James, when they had a news conference and one of the players was asking him, like, "Hey, did you watch Squid Game?" And of course, the cameras was he did, and he first thing he said was, "I hated the ending. I hated the ending." That's what LeBron James said. He's like, "Yo, man, just get on the plane and see your daughter."
Yeah,
like, it was
LeBron James.
Everybody feels that way.
Oh,
terrible ending.
Not over
So
$900 million for Netflix. Fantastic.
Which is good. So wait, is that a Netflix original or it's not? Or
yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
okay.
They partnered with Netflix to make this.
Okay. So then, I'm sure they'll make a sequel. Then.
I'm sure.
Hopefully.
And you let me know how it goes.
You're gonna be back on the show. Actually, you know what?
No, you let me know because I'm not gonna watch it.
Oh, I will watch Train to Busan. I'm not a zombie movie type of girl, but I'll watch it and we'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's really good. Train to Busan. Okay, I won't say anything. It's really good. I like that movie. It's a really good movie. Well, because I was going to talk about characters, and I can't do that. I'll wait till you watch it.
Oh man, I can't wait. This was really fun. Wait, did you have any other questions about?
Let me check the notebook.
Yes.
What you got?
No. Most of it was like asking about the money. Like I didn't understand the money. It was way too many zeros for me to comprehend.
Right.
And I did ask you like if there was cultural significance with the games, and you were like, yeah, there are with those.
Right.
Oh, I did have the thing in there like. Remember in the beginning where he's trying to win the prize for his daughter's birthday?
Yes.
And then the kid's in there. And I was like, did he pay that kid to do that?
He didn't. Little things like that. He's selfish.
Yeah. Because here's what I actually thought he was going to do. If he had been thinking, he would have just taken one of the little boy's toys that he already had. Like, I don't even know why he was trying to continue to get stuff out of there. And the boy had a bag full of stuff.
Yeah.
Give him some money and just take one of those.
I think it's the thrill of the game. Again, degenerate gambler.
And then he didn't even open it.
And
then it was.
I think because was it wrapped or something, so he
gun.
didn't want to.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Because he thought it was something, and it turns out it's a gun. Okay, really?
Lighter.
You're the worst.
Gun lighter.
It's
gun lighter.
Yeah. And then he just kind of trying to explain it away, like, oh yeah, you see, for protection. And then when she does, it's like, and it likes cigarettes too. Like,
equality.
Terrible.
Future equality. Charise, thank you so much for being on the show. This has been such a great discussion. Next time we should do this more often. I love listening to your side of things because especially since it's not in this case it wasn't an American movie or series. It was Korean and it's just viral. People just
viral.
Yeah, so another one,
Uh-huh.
Kingdom, which I have to ask Donovan because I think that was Korean too, but it's also zombies. But it's really good because it takes place like I want to say like back when there were dynasties and things. So it's like so the characters are like warriors and stuff. But there's like a zombie thing going on. That one was really good too, and that's a series.
Interesting.
Are we still watching The Walking
That was
Dead,
on-
or are we done with The Walking Dead?
No, I'm done with Walking Dead. Although I did read
Too long.
I read the entire series.
Okay.
So I did do that. So I have those compendiums if you ever,
Yeah, sure.
But yes,
Yeah,
I read those. Yeah, they were good. The show I checked out probably in season 5, maybe.
Are you into?
Yeah,
wait, I
me
forget.
too.
Were you into Game of Thrones?
Absolutely.
Did you see the preview for House of Dragon?
I did not.
Oh, they're coming out with House of Dragon.
Dragon.
Yeah, for the Targaryens. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
Oh,
good.
genius way to go back into the series.
Just need him to finish the book.
Ah!
So I can finish reading it.
George Martin, do the
Yes,
damn thing.
because it's not going to be the same as the show. I just need him to finish it so I can finish the series.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Thank you so much. Oh, running out of time. Thank you so much, Charise, for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh,
I appreciate you inviting me.
Oh, always. You'll be back. You'll be
I'll be
back.
back. Yeah.
Thank you,
All right.
Charise. Let me
Bye.
escort you out of the room. Hold on.
Oh.
I know, right?
I
See you later.
love kimchi. I 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 love kimchi.
Fantastic.
Marvelous.
Fantastic. I loved it. I loved her questions too. I love getting questions because then you can really discuss. But again, you didn't like oh man, you love to hate him. Is that what it is? No, but he's not evil. I don't know.
The bad guy.
I don't know.
F that guy.
Oh boy.
Shanae says goodbye.
She says goodbye. You guys join us next Thursday for another episode of Angela the Comic Live. I was your host, Angela the Comic.
And I am Mike Lowe of Mike Lowe Productions. Go follow my shit.
We will see you next Thursday. Bye-bye.
I love kimchi. I love kimchi.
All right.